Hey guys, Mike here, and we're having a look at the new Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Just a quick hands-on as it was released here in IFA in Berlin. This is a brand new device and it changes a lot of things from the previous Note 2. First of all, there's a new screen. It's a 5.7-inch screen with Full HD resolution and a Super AMOLED panel. You can see that everything looks gorgeous on this screen, and the viewing angles are amazing, and the colors as well. Of course, Super AMOLED panels will have a downfall. They're not very bright, and in strong light you might have some issues with that. But otherwise, the screens are very nice. And of course, the colors are popping. Some might say oversaturated, and that is true after all, but you might like them. Then there's the hardware. There are two versions of this smartphone. One LTE compatible and one 3G compatible. The 3G version will come with octa-core processors. I believe they're clocked at 1.9 GHz, and the LTE version will come with 2.3 GHz quad-core processors, probably the latest Snapdragon S800 series. It also comes with 3 GB of RAM. I believe it's the first smartphone to have 3 GB of RAM. And there's also up to 74 GB of storage and a microSD card slot as well that will allow you to expand that. So basically, in terms of specs, this is top notch. This is the best you can get right now in the Android cam. You also have a 13 megapixel camera. We have this in the S cover, but the camera is here on the back. It's a 13 megapixel camera with flash, and you also have a front-facing camera, of course, for your for chatting, for Skyping, for stuff like this. Can take full HD clips as well. And then the phone is not a lot larger than it was before. It's about the same in terms of size. It's a little bit thinner, I believe, and it weighs about 170 grams. So it is a big phone. After all, that was expected since it packs this large screen, but it's still going to be fairly portable. Now, in terms of software, this is running Android, of course, and it's let's see what version of Android we have here. It's Android 4.3, so the latest version of Android, and it comes with a ton of apps pre-bundled. Some will be interesting, some might be maybe not that interesting for you, but you have all these features around the pen, and Samsung puts a lot of accent on this feature. So let's go ahead and open Contacts, for instance, and you have the point in the presentation. It's a point, and it helps you track exactly where your cursor is on the screen, and you can just use the screen, just use the pen for all kind of stuff. For instance, how it's going to augment to resize the contact feature, and then just tap something and perform a command. Then you have this circle part. You can just press the button on the pen, and you're going to get all these options here: the pen window, the S Finder, the screen write, and the scrapbooker, and of course the action memo. The pen window is quite cool. It allows you to draw a window on the screen. Okay, let's try this again. It allows you to draw a window on the screen. So the pen window, this is the one. Okay, so let's draw a window, and then you're going to be able to pick an application here. There aren't that many you can use right now, but basically this allows you to launch a pop-up application in a window of your liking, the size of your liking. That's a cool thing. So okay, let's go ahead and close that. What other things you have here? You have the S Finder that quickly allows you to search through all of your annotations. You also have the Samsung apps, of course, which is the library with all these apps available for your Samsung devices, and a bunch of others. You have the new S Note version. Should be here around somewhere. Is it here? Well, no. Let's go ahead and try this like this. It should be the new S Note version. Well, that worked. It wasn't as fast. So you have the new S Note version because the pen is pressure sensitive, and you can take all sorts of notes in here, and have all these options. I'm not going to get you through all of these, and a bunch of other interesting stuff. So at the end of the day, this is the new flagship from Samsung. In terms of hardware, it's top-notch. It has an awesome screen, a very good camera. Let's see how fast it's going to actually take a picture here. Okay. Definitely fast. You have all the modes, all the things we're already familiar from the Galaxy S4. I don't think there's anything new in here. Let's go ahead and check this out. We have this surround shot. I think it's similar to the 360 that we had before, and all the other things are identical. This golf thing is something else. I'm not really sure how this works. I'm going to have to check it out and then get back to you. Okay, so that was the camera. In terms of battery life, Samsung are saying that this is going to perform better than the previous version. They slightly increased the battery's capacity. There's a 3200 milliamp hour battery on this one now, so that should make it last a little bit longer. We'll see about that in a review. Now, those are all the things I wanted to show you. Unfortunately, I can't show you the back of the device, but I will show you the sides. Looks like plastic, but it may well be metal, but I think it's plastic in here on the sides. You have the standard volume rocker. On top you have the headphone jack and a microphone. We have this IR blaster. On the other side you have the power button. You can see that the buttons are nicely cut, so everything looks quite cool. You have another microphone here on the bottom. At least I think that's a microphone, because there is another microphone here as well. There is the micro USB port here, looks like one of the speakers or a speaker in here, and of course the pen holder will go in there. That this is tied out, so I can't actually make it fit in there. On the back I can't really show you the new finishing because this one comes with the S-View cover, but I will show you that in another clip. Definitely a very nice phone, and look forward for more details about the Note in our next updates and our other clips on the channel. Thanks.